this is you, hunched over a computer, like you've probably shrunk 5 inches in the last week from being home. Well, thank goodness today we have some exercises for that. For that forward head, hunched over, alien-like posture that's only Does this look familiar? This terrible hunched over the computer posture that when you sit up like a normal person hurts? Ouch! Well, thank goodness today we have some postural adjustment exercises that help to not leave your head, shoulders, neck in that forward position. Here you go, Barbie. Esperanza. What you're going to need actually to start off with in order to correct this posture is the Webster's New Universal Unabridged Dictionary circa 1972. This dictionary is about as big as it gets. If you don't happen to have one of these lying around handy, well, you could just use a couple other books. So, that immediately, by lifting our keyboard, got us from here, lifted up a little bit. Next, what we're going to do is, we're going to play the game, Are You Talking to Me? You talking to me? So basically what I'm doing is pushing my chin forward in that bad posture, and then I'm bringing it back. I'm using the muscles in the back of my neck to bring that head back. And when you do it, you can actually feel those muscles engage. What happens when you sit at a computer all day and develop these bad postural habits is the muscles all through the top of your back right here and your neck muscles become long and weak. And what these exercises are going to do is actually help to strengthen them up and get us into a shoulders back, at least straight position. They're going to help to do that. You need to be really on top of doing these exercises. So let's take it down to the floor for the next segment. What you're going to need for this next segment is a towel kind of folded up so it's pretty big. I'll be wearing sunglasses because in order for you to see this video, I'm blinded by the light. So, let's get started. What you're going to do is lay down with your head on the towel. And all I'm doing is I'm pushing my head into the towel. By doing that, I'm not trying to raise my chest. I'm keeping that all neutral on the ground. I'm really using my neck to push my head into the ground. I'd say we need to do that just like the neck exercises that we did sitting up, probably a couple times, 2 sets, 10 times, I don't know, a couple times a day. If you sit at a computer all day, probably more. So the next set of exercises we're going to do are actually face down on here, and they're exercises for your upper back, okay? We're trying to strengthen this upper back to get us out of that rolled shoulder forward postural position, okay? So, I'm going to lay down face first, and my face kind of off the towel so I can breathe, obviously. And now I'm going to push my forehead into the towel. Push, and this way I can really feel the muscles in my neck working. Push into the towel. Pushing my head into the towel. Again, couple sets of 10. Finally, the last exercise that we're going to do is we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together. I refer to them as your chicken wings. So I'm again going to put my face into the towel, or put my forehead into the towel, and I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades together. I don't want to lift my body. I want to squeeze my shoulder blades together, and what that's going to do is lift your arms up. So my arms are out, squeeze my shoulder blades together, and that's lifting those arms. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, lifting the arms. Another variation of this is the snow angel. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeezing, never letting them relax. You're squeezing the shoulder blades together the whole time. You can do as many of those as you want. Again, recommended couple sets of 10, 3 sets of 10. Really focus on using those shoulder blades. Last, what we're going to do is we're going to stretch our pec muscles. Again, from this position, our pecs right here, where our arm, the insertion point between this muscle and like our chest, that gets really short and tight. And so what we always need to do is stretch it out. So I'm going to come over here to my post, my railing, and I'm going to turn one hand behind here, turn away. Hold that stretch for as long as it feels good. It should be getting right in through here. Other side. That feels really good. Then again, I know I've showed everyone this before, but our stretch where we just keep our hands up and bend over. And during this stretch, I'm pressing my hands into the chair. So, that's all I got for today. Join me back for more tips, hacks, and shenanigans that involve exercise, keeping you healthy, and trying to stay sane right now. Thanks.